This is a sit and talk about my channel, games, what I'm playing, what I'm like, some background towards the Starfield stuff, what I'm trying to explain in all these videos I'm making, because I know there's a lot of videos. People want to know that information right now, so it's all good. Let's get the Starfield bit out of the way first. Um, I'm really good at making mission mods, guild mods, things like that. I always have done. I started with Oblivion, the Fighters Guild. The Fighters Guild contracts mod was basically what Radiant became in Skyrim. Difference is that's where I started in Oblivion, whereas this is Bethesda started in Skyrim with the same idea. By that time, I'd already made the NCR mod for Fallout New Vegas and the Foundation mod for Fallout 3, which you won't see working anymore because the Navmesh bug broke it. So I withdrew it. But anyway, the Fallout, the NCR mod especially, took it to a whole new level. And by the time I got to Skyrim, and I started making things like the Demon Hunter mod, which is broke issues with patching, caused problems with adding up, and the Fighters Guild mod, which I fixed. Then I'd taken it to a level where it just far exceeded what Bethesda was doing with the same kind of thing. And now we're looking at a brand new game, right, with lots of ideas. And already I'm looking at AI, so smart AIs as mission targets and mission givers. And I'm already looking at missions. There's a mission video coming out soon, mission mods video talking about what can be done based on what little we know and what I know about Bethesda's games. So it should give you an idea of just how deep this can be. There's not just a blue pill and a red pill. There's quite a few pills in this thing. So yeah, it's quite exciting. But anyway, I'm trying to get the excitement across that even if the game is bland and boring, mods are produced, we'll be able to turn that around, right? Because it's a galaxy, isn't it? You can do anything. I could have one corner of the galaxy dedicated to bugs, another corner of the galaxy dedicated to Darth Vader, and get away with it. Although I wouldn't do the Darth Vader thing. I might do the bugs thing though. But anyway, you get the idea. Anyway, games I'm playing. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I just can't get enough of that game. I've got videos queued up of gameplay up to July the 12th, right? And I stopped doing those videos 2 3 weeks ago. They've released, I think it's an update to that thing so far. So the version I'm using now is different from the version that I've got in the videos. So I'll have to update the version with the playthrough videos. But that game was started in that version 1.72. I think it was a 1.71. So anyway, the point is, right, I'm playing it an awful lot, and I stopped, and I plan on carrying on with the videos, but I'm trying to get myself further ahead in the game. And right now, for example, I've done loads of. I mean, I've been working as a mercenary for a long time, and I quit that. Started doing individual missions for lords in order to increase my profile with their rank with them, so I get more friends, on my side. So when I do decide to do something, I've got lots of lords that might join me. Because it's much harder to get ahead in Mountain Blade 2 than it was in Mountain Blade 1. And Mountain Blade 1, I became king, conquered the whole world. In this one, I'm struggling to get to the point where I can maintain a few castles without going bankrupt. So the game isn't well balanced in that area, but I'm pretty sure if I do things in the right way, then I can hand off these castles to other lords, and then that'll be a bit cheaper for me. But anyway, the point is, it's one of my primary games right now. The other one is BattleTech. Right now, BattleTech, I'm playing an awful lot again. I've already finished the main campaign on that, but I've started again. And I always enjoyed MechWarrior games and stuff and BattleTech. In fact, I was looking for BattleTech stuff, and this was an old site I used to be part of briefly, and before I founded MechStorm. That was MechTech. By the way, if you hear a racket, it's because there's a building site outside my window. Anyway, MetTech seems to have closed and reopened and changed its name, and they've changed the games that they support, and they don't seem to be the same site they used to be. So if I was to return, because I used to run, I founded MechStorm, did quite a lot of good at MechStorm, and when I left and handed it over to a new guy, it kind of disappeared. it turns out that I was the secret ingredient that made it work. Because let's face it, I'm the idea man. I'm the one that makes things and does things. This is why Respawn was a success. This is why Mechstorm was a success. It was why the Engineering Guild was a success, despite all the troubles. It was just, me. I'm the one that kept producing stuff and keep getting people coming back. And it'll probably be true of the next site as well. But if I wanted to go down the MechWarrior route, I could reopen Mechstorm because there's nothing going on in that area now, and or a name like Mechstorm, and just carry on. So that's an option for me now for this thing. If I wanted to do that, I'm thinking about it. There is editors and stuff as well for that for BattleTech, or Mercenaries, is it? MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So it's worth thinking about. There's also NetTech's new site. I could always head over there, see what they're doing. Instead of being a rival, be a partner this term, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I do wonder what happened to Fearless though. He used to run MechTech. Is he still around? Be nice to know. But anyway, that's my past anyway. But there's lots of games I like to play at the moment, and trying to get time to play them whilst doing videos and working is tough. It's going to be tough making mods whilst working, but I am hoping that this channel will take off, start paying its way, and allow me to do this full time. Because if it does, then I will be a full-time modder making mods for you guys. And all I need is subscriptions to go up, Patreon support to go up, and I'll have it sorted. It will become a business for me. By the way, the business will be getting income from Patreon and Google, not from selling anything. So it wouldn't cost you anything, right? You just have to be your usual selves and support your favourite modder and your favourite YouTube channel, and that's all. Right? So, Patreon is obviously you donate, but that's entirely voluntary. But that's where I'm wanting to go. That's my overall plan, right? Because it'd be quite good if I could do that and make what I like to do into a business, because I'm full of ideas. I've never run out of ideas for modding games and stuff like that. I've always had problems I've tried to overcome, which is a fascinating part of it, like Fighters Guild for Skyrim. That was, how do I make the Fighters Guild interesting? Because it's a boring idea. And I managed it. I actually managed it. I managed to link it in with the game lore, locations, other mods, and it became a very important part of my mods for Skyrim. So yeah, I managed it, and I'll do it again in Starfield. Of course, the more I know the game, the better it'll be. So I'll spend a considerable amount of time playing it before I start modding it. But I'll be able to identify the areas where the mods would be best. But as you know, when I've modded games in the past, like you see Kavat's Burn, you think, I want to rebuild that city. And everybody wanted it too, not just me. I wanted to rebuild Helgen and have it functional again, because Bethesda have a habit of leaving things burning wreck. Everybody wanted to see that as well, and I took it beyond that. So it might be a bit obvious, like you might find you found an alien base. What happens if it turned into an outpost and people started living there? That kind of thing. So yeah, I'm quite excited. The channel, if I look at the analytics on it now, right? We've got it says the same as usual, 2,000k views. That's not usual for me. It's usually 1,000, so that's definitely not usual. There's a massive peak here. I got the highest peak since ever, this month. In fact, what day was that? 18th. That was 2 days ago. It's dropping off a bit now, but that's only because the videos were already on. Actually, a lot of that peak was actually from older videos that people have gone back to look at. Now they've been doing, now they've had some gameplay footage, because apparently I got it right. Who knew? Who knew a modder of Bethesda's games would get it right? But me. It's just a leopard spots thing, isn't it? Bethesda are a known leopard with known spots, and if you know where their spots are, you can pretty much guess what they're going to produce. It doesn't take a genius. But holy crap, that is enormous. Starfield No Need to Worry is the video that's causing most of the fuss. A lot of the other ones, Unreal Engine, Smart Companions, Planetary Landings, Helgen, Return to Organizing 4 is just constantly bringing them in. But the top 3 videos are all Starfield right now, including the Unreal Engine one, which has proved very popular. Apparently, it's had 1,800 impressions. That's basically, the system's changed since I started my YouTube channel decades ago, and then let it die a little bit. The way YouTube works has changed considerably, and it does require quite a bit of knowledge in order to navigate through it now. And I'm still learning. You know, it's it's not it's not an easy thing to be doing, put it that way. But overall, though, I mean, I'm looking at here like YouTube search, right? That accounts for 35% of my hits. Browse features, 26 external. That's links from other sites. 12%. Channel pages. That means 12% of it come from my own channel page. Right, so search engine is basically doing the work right now. So I'm starting to appear on YouTube's lists. It's starting to make it. YouTube is starting to notice me. Put it that way. The gender and age thing is just a load of nonsense. So I'll get rid of that. But anyway, says the overall though, things are going up. Things go away. Thank you. Says overall things are going up and getting better, and I mean I've got go away. That guy.
Let's talk about Starfield.
He's annoying me, he's now. Keep clicking on the wrong link, by the way. And I've had 11 subscribers this month, plus 11 new ones. Because it's harder to get subscribers now than it used to be, and I've lost a load. I've got to get viewing hours up to 4,000 for this channel to start being monetarised. At that point, things would be better. Click-through impression rate, though, I remember it was at something like 3.9 when I started making changes to the site in April, or the channel. It's now at 6.6. Right, so that is very good. Views are up. Everything's up. It says ranking by views. Yeah, it's Starfield's a big one right now. There's no doubt about it. If I could just find the thing I wanted. Unique viewers hasn't really changed. Returning viewers is massively increased. New viewers is massively increased. Content. Look at impressions, 24,000. Right. Overall, including the old stuff, it's still at 4.4, but with the new stuff, it's at 6.6. The average duration is increasing as well, but you can see on the graph, it's just way better. It's getting much better. So the ideas are working. I don't know. Let's look on this Starfield one. Yeah, people tend to lose interest towards the end, but there's a definite improvement with the Starfield videos. More people are staying to the end of the video. So yeah, things are working quite well anyway, that's the point. Things are improving. It's a slow process. It requires lots of work. Hopefully I won't be dead by the time it gets anywhere. But I'm expecting, because I mean, in case you don't know, I haven't noticed, right? A lot of the new ideas I've had, they've been slowly getting better. I've been getting an average about 20 views on them, and I've dropped them all. I don't do them all anymore. I've still got some of the videos. I haven't deleted them because some of it's my personal story, and I don't want to delete them because I might want to use them in the future. But I've been narrowing it down. I just come right back to modding and Bethesda again because that's where most of my views are. So I'm thinking if I do go another route with other content, I'll probably make a new page, a new channel, and do it on that, and leave this dedicated to Bethesda modding and Bethesda games. Probably. That's my idea anyway. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hope the sit and talk was interesting for you. Say anything you like below, I'd be interested in hearing what you guys are doing. So I'll see you in the next one, and there'll be more videos coming because I'm on holiday right now, so I've got the time to do it. Trouble is I need to get a few things sorted, like transport for work, because I had to walk home 3 times last week after a 12-hour shift, and it absolutely killed me because I don't live near my work. It was several miles away. Right, anyway, see you later folks. Have a good one.